Alright guys, this video is basically a follow-up on what was presented before in the last two videos. So getting the access token, using that information to then grab someone's attributes. So the immutable ID, passing that back to the MySQL database, grabbing all information and that sort of thing. So this video is all about how to then maintain that session for the purpose of using it within your website. So there are essentially three ways to do that. Number one, allow it to expire, which I think Facebook allow 60 days for that access token to then be invalid. I'm not waiting 60 days, so trust me on that one. The other two ways is either the fact that someone closes the browser and reopens it. First, the session has to then be reestablished. The other way is to allow someone to explicitly log out and then to kill that session. So two out of the three ways I'll show. First one, obviously I have this browser open here. So if I log in, I've got my access token, and then obviously I can click away and all looks fine. If I close Google Chrome, close the browser, and then check session. So you can see that the session is no longer valid for that particular browser. So that's the first one. So obviously killing the session by someone actually closing down the browser. If I do a login again, you'll see actually at the end. The first part is fairly generic, but it's the last part. So I didn't highlight it, but trust me that if you rewind on the video, you'll see that this is different. The other way is to allow an individual to log out by clicking a URL. So what I've done is I've set up a logout PHP. So anyone calling this PHP will obviously then kill that session. So if I go to that webpage, log out. Two things that I need to point out. So first point is that during this part of the code, the session is valid. I've called the two methods, one to unset the variables associated to that session, and then the other one to actually destroy the session itself. The second part of this is then basically the same thing I've done before, but it doesn't understand that the session is valid. So you can see here the FFKZZD, if I make a new call, you can see that I get a new access token because the one I had before is no longer available on the server side. So hopefully that summarizes it up. Actually, before I do that, it should be fairly simplistic. In the check session, I'll just do a logout.php. Save, so that will upload, well, that will synchronize with my server. So if I do the search again, you can see this URL is now available for me. Once I click that, the sessions inevitably removed. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.